Hello everyone and welcome to the top 10 amusement parks in our great state. Let's get started.
Number 10.
Wonderland Amusement Park in Amarillo. This park has evolved over the last 70 years from being Kiddieland to a legitimate destination for thrill seekers and roller coaster enthusiasts. Featuring several steel coasters like the acclaimed Texas Tornado, the Cyclone, the Mousetrap, and the Hornet. These thrill rides bring more than 200,000 visitors a year to this iconic regional landmark. Wonderland Amusement Park won't disappoint as a great park for families with children and adults of all ages. The 50-foot drop of fear is not only a great way to get your blood pumping, it is a great opportunity to get a bird's eye view of the park overall and the surrounding areas as well, just before it reminds you that gravity still works. The park really has a nostalgic carnival feeling to it. Carnival-style rides with classics like old-timey cars, balloons, tilt-a-whirl, the scrambler, a Ferris wheel, bumper cars, and the obligatory pirate ship swing are blended in well with the steel coasters, as well as the hand-built Fantastic Journey quote-unquote dark ride. Even a log flume water feature ride is available to help cool you off on these hot Texas days before dropping you off at the Midway for some great food and some fun games. Make sure Wonderland is on your Texas amusement park trip list.
Number 9.
Next in at number 9, we have ZDT's Amusement Park in Seguin. Paying homage to the founders' children, Zach, Danielle, and Tiffany, this family-centric amusement park opened its doors in 2007 as Seguin's first and only amusement park and entertainment center. Initially opening with 5 indoor attractions, the expansion has been non-stop ever since. With their ever-expanding list of attractions, rides ranging from those appropriate for small children to the more adventurous fill this fun little park. Located outside of San Antonio to the northeast and not far from the famous Schlitterbahn Water Park in New Braunfels, it is a perfect stop for those making the San Antonio metro area a vacation destination. This truly unique location more than alludes to the park's previous importance to the local farming and agricultural heritage. The formal site of a farmer's market and agricultural grocery, grain silos, and even a meat processing building, ZDTs went to great lengths to keep as much of the original structures and repurpose them for this great family amusement center. One of ZDT's latest and most exciting attractions is the Switchback. This themed roller coaster was designed specifically for the park, navigating around structures and culminating in a near vertical zenith before racing backwards the way that you came. Don't let the small town location and rustic feeling fool you. There is something here for every amusement park enthusiast and family. A new virtual reality roller coaster, a water coaster, go-karts, rock climbs, and a well-appointed video and amusement game area awaits. Book areas for your parties or just come out and spend the day in this Central Texas park.
Number 8.
From the small town to the big city, number 8 takes us to Houston and the Funplex Entertainment Family Fun Center and birthday party venue. This wholly indoor venue is an incredible sight to behold. There are so many activities, attractions, games, and venue rental opportunities here. I think we could do an entire video on this location alone. Esports is a huge focus here, but with carnival-style rides and play areas geared toward the small fun lovers in the family, go-karts with an exciting indoor track, a huge bowling alley, a roller skating rink, and even a fully decked-out sports bar, there are entertainment options here for everyone's taste, regardless of age. And it doesn't stop there. They have several themed venues for rent that can accommodate everything from private parties and corporate events to wedding receptions and quinceaneras. Beautifully decorated in each of their individual styles, there are certainly options that will fit everybody's needs. And we certainly cannot mention the Houston Funplex without bringing up some of our very own Houston royalty, the Queen Bee, Beyonce Knowles, where parts of the music video Blow was filmed.
Number 7.
Staying in the same general area of the great state of Texas, we are headed down to Kemah, just southeast of Houston off Highway 146 in between Clear Lake and the Trinity Bay. Several marinas and boat-friendly businesses attract visitors from both land and sea. Strolling along the boardwalk will draw you into the Midway-style games, street vendors, and various opportunities to satisfy your sweet tooth. Though permanent, there are several carnival-style rides that are available for thrill seekers of all ages. But it is the Boardwalk Bullet, a one-of-a-kind wooden roller coaster that gets everyone's pulse up from their otherwise leisurely stroll on the seaside attraction. The heart of the Boardwalk thrill ride attractions have ride options for everyone in the family. There are plenty of opportunities to ride with the kiddos and make great memories, but there are certainly several options for the adrenaline junkie in the family to feel like it was a trip worth taking.
Number 6.
Because good times seem to cluster up here in Texas, just a short drive a little more south of Houston and Kemah on I-45, you come to Galveston Island and the Pleasure Pier. Sticking out with a boardwalk-esque feel, the Galveston Pleasure Pier packs on the attractions in this unique over-the-water structure jutting out over the Gulf of Mexico. Thrill rides abound. There are traditional style rides like the Sky Swing and Drop Tower, but at this point on the list, if there isn't a pulse-quickening roller coaster in the house, it's going to miss the mark. The Iron Shark Steel roller coaster is one of the can't-miss rides if you get a chance to come out. Even the Sea Dragon, that may be more appropriate for younger thrill seekers given the unique out-to-sea and into-the-sky experience for future thrill seekers, needs to be mentioned as a part of one of the things that you can't miss. With Galveston quickly reasserting itself as a top Texas holiday destination, the Pleasure Pier is a Texas bucket list worthy trip to go along with the soaking up of sun on the beaches, enjoying a weekend in a rented beach house, or maybe just a good start to a cruise line adventure aboard one of the ships frequently headed out to the Caribbean and Mexico. You just can't visit Texas or claim to be a Texan without having visited Galveston.
Number 5.
Now this next place coming in at number 5 not only takes us back to San Antonio, but has to be, in my opinion, one of the coolest and most heartwarming places in Texas. Morgan's Wonderland opened in 2010 as the first amusement park specifically designed to be completely accessible to persons with physical and cognitive disabilities. Morgan Hartman, who will turn 30 this year at the time of the making of this video, the daughter of Gordon and Maggie Hartman, was the inspiration of this 25-acre ultra-accessible amusement park. After Morgan was excluded from playing with other children because of her perceived disadvantages, Gordon and Maggie created this incredible amusement park not only for her, but for everyone to come out and enjoy. Much like the other parks on this list, they have rides for all ages and abilities, including swings, the carousel, trains, and a Ferris wheel. There are gaming areas and activities always happening, but one of the most exciting areas of the park is a water park with slides, wading pools, and a log ride. There is also a special sporting complex on site where the athletes amongst the visitors can really let it rip. Basketball, baseball, football, tennis, racing, and the list goes on are available for the park visitors. And it doesn't stop there. Morgan's Wonderland Camp is an attraction set up to provide some of the great summer camp style experiences to visitors. And I am so stoked about this place, I wanted to save the best for last. The price of admission for guests with special needs is $0. That's right, $0. There is so much going on here that you should be on the lookout for a video featuring this place alone. I can't wait. Click on the bell icon so that you can be notified as soon as I get it out.
Number 4.
Coming in at number 4, we head back to an unorthodox definition of an amusement park, but the Downtown Aquarium in Houston is certainly a can't-miss attraction fit for the whole family. With Houston being in what is defined as subhumid tropical with tropical influences, the flora and fauna displayed at the Downtown Aquarium just seems to fit in spite of being in the largest city in Texas. Architecturally beautiful with the stunning downtown Houston skyline as a backdrop, and with its mix of rides, attractions, and restaurants, it really is the critter factor that is the driving force bringing people from all over to visit. Though not exactly a mecca for thrill rides, the little ones will certainly get their fill of age-appropriate rides, sights, and sounds. Featuring a wide range of displays highlighting environments from all over the world, you'll be treated to everything from the ponds and bayous of the southern United States and the tropical reefs from around the globe, to the Amazon River system and the simulated sunken ships and Mayan temples. Paying a little homage to Texas and our rich natural resources includes an offshore oil rig and several shark displays, including the Shark Voyage train. And don't forget to swing by the Stingray Reef for an up-close and personal meet and greet. Several opportunities for some great dining surrounded by floor-to-ceiling aquariums and habitat displays make the Downtown Aquarium Houston a must-see trip in Texas. This is a full-day adventure for the entire family of animal lovers.
Number 3.
Now for the beginning of the heavy hitters. Number 3, Six Flags Fiesta Texas in San Antonio. Far from being the first Six Flags Fiesta Texas is one of 27 Six Flags branded parks in North America and one of 4 in Texas. Opening a full 31 years after the original, Six Flags Fiesta Texas honors Southwest Texas, San Antonio, and pays tribute to the local Hispanic influences. Time Warner took over the park in 1996 and started adding its Looney Tunes touches throughout the park and began a perpetual mission of improvement, expansion, and entertainment innovation. park goes to great lengths to provide experiences and rides to all ages and thrill seekers. Scooby fans can't miss out on the Ghastly Manor Dark Ride. Kids and adults alike will enjoy sharing this experience with their loved ones as you blast the bad guys on the way by. There are options for mid-experienced riders like a tower drop, zip lines, and different swing-centric rides, even for the members of the family that may be more interested in low-key rides, live-action shows, amusement-style games, and fun food. But it's the ribbons of steel and wood dotted throughout the park that make Fiesta Texas one of the top 3 in the state. It is the world-class roller coasters that bring enthusiasts to include the American Coaster Enthusiast Club from across the nation to experience the big boys of coaster domination. The Batman, Boomerang, Fireball, Goliath, Iron Rattler, and the list goes on is guaranteed to keep that pulse rate up. You absolutely cannot be a coaster-phile in the great state of Texas without hitting up Six Flags Fiesta Texas.
Number 2.
San Antonio strikes again. Just a 20-minute drive down the road from Fiesta Texas is SeaWorld San Antonio at number 2. Though another very animal-focused attraction park, SeaWorld San Antonio brings a fun mix of the best of many amusement park worlds together in one place. Thrill rides and coasters like the Great White and the Wave Breaker will certainly get your adrenaline spiking. Getting to see penguins normally found in Antarctic and southern waters in the middle of a southwestern Texas desert environment is a real treat for everyone. For the carnival style and gaming fans, SeaWorld does offer a midway style area to get your competitive aggressiveness out on your loved one. You'll find your typical skee ball and air hockey tables mixed in with different games of skill while you take a brief break from the sun. The opportunity to see marine animals up close and experience the preservation, conservation, and veterinary research surrounding them is a family-friendly experience to behold. There is something to see in every direction, especially if you're a marine life fan like me. The sea turtles are the best. And if too much beauty from sea turtles and penguins just aren't enough to shake off their doldrums, the steel eel is certainly guaranteed to wake you up. This hypercoaster features a 15-story drop and multiple camel hump structures designed to give you that zero-G experience. But what it all comes down to here at SeaWorld are the critters, and no SeaWorld trip would be complete without seeing an exhibition of the true celebrities of the park, the killer whales. SeaWorld invites you to connect in an inspiring new way with the ocean's most powerful predator. Discover the importance of play for orcas and dive deeper into their masterful hunting techniques. Learn about SeaWorld's commitment for the killer whales that are in our care.
Number 1.
And that brings us to number 1, Six Flags over Texas and Arlington. This is the first Six Flags, the one that started it all over 60 years ago, the mother of amusement parks in the great state of Texas. This park is a huge part of the entertainment district in Arlington that is home to the AT&T Stadium, the Texas Rangers, and the adjacent Hurricane Harbor Water Park. As my home park, I have to admit bias. Bonafide season pass holder here as a high school student in Fort Worth in the 90s. This park is jam-packed with rides for all ages, but like before, it's the world-class coasters that draw in over 25 million guests a year. The Warner Brothers and DC themes are infused with touches of the Old West, giving little nods of appreciation to its Texas roots. Well, one of those nods is a giant one, but we'll get to that later. Let's cut to the chase and talk about these monster coasters. The Batman, almost a half-mile long. The Titan, the tallest coaster in Texas at 245 feet, hitting 85 miles an hour. The Shockwave, pulling almost 6 Gs, and the premier coaster at Six Flags over Texas, the new Texas Giant. Opening as the Texas Giant in 1990, it was the world's tallest wooden roller coaster, receiving a first place for the Golden Ticket Award for top wooden roller coasters when the awards were started in 1998. For its 20th anniversary, the Texas Giant was renovated to become a part of the state-of-the-art wood and steel hybrid coaster, receiving 6th and 5th placements for the Golden Ticket Awards in 2011 and 12 respectively. year-round, there are seasonally themed park events that make having a season pass worth the money. And these just scratch the surface of the total variety of attractions, coasters, thrill rides, and activities covering this 212-acre Texas-sized park. We really hope you've enjoyed this Top 10 Texas Amusement Parks video and look forward to bringing you more great tech-centric Top 10 videos in the future. Please remember to hit those like and subscribe buttons, and don't forget the bell icon so that you'll be notified as soon as we upload new content. Thank you all for watching.